What's up guys, welcome to episode 5. Today's episode is gonna be a little bit different than the videos you've seen till now. Training isn't the only part of my comeback. A big part is also my prehab work and my rehab work. I've been trying very hard to improve my general mobility, range of motion, and reduce injury risk and generally improve the quality of my movements. Today I will guide you through my prehab program, which is split in two big categories, and those are upper body and lower body. And those two are split in three subcategories, which are soft tissue work, stretching, and the third one, let's call it mobility through active movement. I have 4 training sessions a week. I do squats on Monday, bench press on Wednesday, squats again on Thursday, and deadlift and bench press on Saturday. I do my prehab work after each training session. I do lower body work after squats and deadlifts, and I do upper body work after bench press. So that's lower body work on Monday, upper body work on Wednesday, lower body work on Thursday, and lower and upper body work on Saturdays. I also choose a rest day to do the whole prehab program, and that's usually Sundays. I always do my prehab program after each training session, as I've said before. I always start with foam rolling, and I follow a basic program in which I'm trying to foam roll each body part for 1 minute. So for a lower body day, that's 1 minute for each calf, 1 minute for each hamstring, and 1 minute for each quad. I try to get as deep as possible and find the points that are more tender or stiff, and I try to find trigger points to work on. I generally don't have any trigger points now because I'm doing this very often. Try to get the whole muscle and find what spots need more working on. Sometimes I apply pressure on my legs so I can get a bit more deeper with the foam roller. I think foam rolling is very important for performance. I've noticed that when I stop foam rolling and stretching, I often injure myself or don't perform as I want to. And with foam rolling after each training session, my performance is very constant, and I don't have big swings in or big dips in performance. After foam rolling, I also have a basic stretching program that I follow. We added 2 calf stretches in this routine, because my ankles got so stiff last year and I couldn't squat without bad wing, or my heels came off the ground when I came out of the hole, and that's not optimal for squatting. So we added these 2 stretches, as you see in this video, to increase range of motion and mobility in the ankles. I try to hold each of these for 1 minute. I do 2 1-minute intervals for each leg. I try to keep my heel on the ground and stay as upright as possible. I also measure every time the distance from the wall, just by doing I think it's called one thumb test or something like that. After the first calf stretch, I do the second one, which is standing calf stretch. I hold this stretch for 1 minute. Sometimes I try to flex my quads so I can get a deeper calf stretch while I'm doing this. So the calf stretches, I do an abductor stretch. I try to bring my chest as close to the ground as I can and keep my back as flat as possible so I don't flex. I hold this stretch for 1 minute and try not to swing a lot so it can stay as static as possible. After that, I go into a frog stance stretch. This one might look a bit weird, but it's very good for the very deep hip stretch. I keep my toes pointing backwards and not on the side, so just to help me get a deeper hip stretch. I try to arch my butt and keep my chest down on the floor. Then I go into a quad stretch. I added this stretch a long time ago because one of my knees is operated and I have a reconstructed ACL. This one helps me to deal with knee pain, and as long as I do this, I don't get any knee pain or tightness around the knee. Then I have my squat hold. I also do this on warm-ups. I use a band just so I can sit deeper and put my counterweight on the back against the band. I hold this stretch for 1 minute, and I do this sometimes on warm-ups and after training. And these are the 1990s, which are helping with mobility through active movement. I do some of this after training. Today's video is sponsored by Inner World Strength. As some of you may have seen on Instagram, I have collaborated with Inner World a pair of times now. I just received a drop from them, which includes some merch from their newest collection. I got 3 shirts. All these look dope. The first one is this one. It's called the Neo Barbarian, I think. The second one is the one with the axis. The third one is a recoloration of the first shirt. It's the Neo Barbarian. It's the logo on the back. I like the brand's values and philosophy, and I always enjoy collaborating with them. I want to thank Inner World for coming through with this collab, and make sure to check them out on their website at innerworldstrength.co and on Instagram at innerworldstrength. I'm gonna leave some links in the description below. So continuing with the rest of this video, this is what an upper body day looks like. An upper body day is much shorter than a lower body day. I get less time to finish. I start by foam rolling my pecs with a lacrosse ball. I try to get the whole pec. Some people in the gym tell me that I look like a bear scratching on a tree. After that, I start foam rolling my lats. I try to get the whole lat, and foam roll also under the armpits, but also the lower part of the lat. And then I do my stretches. I stretch each pec for 30 seconds, and that's for 2 time intervals, so that's 30 seconds for the right pec, 30 seconds for the left pec, and then again the same 1 more time. I try to keep my arm at a 90-degree angle on the wall and bring my chest forward so I get a deeper stretch. Then I go into lat stretch, which stretches also the triceps. I try to keep my back flat, and I push through my armpits so I get a deeper lat stretch. Then I do some stretches for the QL because I'm sitting all day, and these seem to help me so that I get very stiff. I also do some torso rotations for general mobility. Then I go into a cat-cow stretch just to help my spine relax and not be so tight. So anyway guys, that's it for today's video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and thank you for watching.